Hello students. In the previous video we studied the basics of simple interest. Today we'll start with compound interest. I'll also explain you the difference between simple interest and compound interest. You have understood simple interest. We did 5 sums in the last video based on simple interest. Now see, for example, person A अगर पर्सन ए ने 1000 रुपीज़ किसी को दिए, ठीक है, एंड आफ्टर 1 year he gets 5% interest. Okay, so after 1 year he will get 5% return. So if you calculate using the formula of simple interest, what is simple interest formula? P into R is 5% into time 1 year upon 100. So this is 1000, sorry. So when you will cancel, you will get the answer as 50. That means the simple interest is 50. If I change this time to 2 years, so this 50 will become 100. Means simple interest में क्या होता है? See, this is the first year, second year, third year. See, if you have taken 1000 rupees from someone, okay, if you are using that money at 5% interest, समझो किसी ने आपको 1000 रुपये दिए और बोला है कि 5% का इंटरेस्ट है, द इंटरेस्ट इज 5%. तो क्या करना होता है? आप 1000 रुपीज़ यूज़ कर रहे हो, एवरी ईयर आपको उसे 5% पे करना पड़ता है, दैट इज़ 50 रुपीज़. ओके, सो आपने फर्स्ट ईयर उसको 50 रुपीज़ पे किया, सेकेंड ईयर भी 50 रुपीज़ पे किया इंटरेस्ट, एज अ इंटरेस्ट, ब्याज, एंड थर्ड ईयर भी 50 रुपीज़ पे किया, एंड फिर आपने उसको पैसे रिटर्न कर दिए. ठीक है, मीन्स आपने उसको एवरी ईयर 50 रुपीज़ इंटरेस्ट पे किया, और ये 50 रुपीज़ कैसे मिला? 5% इस फॉर्मूला में यूज़ करके मुझे 50 मिला. ओके, बट दिस इज सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. नाउ व्हाट इज कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट? कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट मीन्स व्हाट, कि देखो इस सिंपल इंटरेस्ट में एवरी ईयर जो प्रिंसिपल है दैट रिमेन्स द सेम. ओके, बट कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट में ऐसा नहीं होता. व्हाट इज कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट? सी, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ समवन गिव यू 1000 रुपीज़, someone gave you 1000 rupees at 5%. ओके, सो कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट में क्या होगा? फर्स्ट ईयर you are using the money for 1 year. After 1 year, 5% means 50 rupees. So after 1 year, you have to pay him 50 rupees. Okay, or if you don't pay him, what will happen? This 50 rupees will get added in your principal amount. Okay, तो 1 साल बाद आपको उसे देना है 1050. करेक्ट? समझो आपने 1 साल हो गया, पैसे नहीं दिए उसे, सेकेंड ईयर भी आप यूज़ कर रहे हो. ठीक है, तो जब आप सेकेंड ईयर यूज़ करोगे तो जो आपका प्रिंसिपल है वो प्रिंसिपल बन जाएगा 1050, और इस 1050 पे आपको 5% पे करना पड़ेगा. मीन्स इसका 5% होगा 52.5 रुपीज़. सी, फर्स्ट ईयर में आपने कितना इंटरेस्ट पे किया? 50 रुपीज़. सेकेंड ईयर में कितना इंटरेस्ट पे करोगे? 52.5 रुपीज़. ये इंटरेस्ट बढ़ क्यों गया? क्योंकि आपने जो फर्स्ट ईयर का इंटरेस्ट का पैसा है वो रिटर्न नहीं किया था. करेक्ट? फर्स्ट ईयर के बाद आपने पैसा रिटर्न नहीं किया, सेकेंड ईयर में चला गया. तो सेकेंड ईयर में अगर जाएगा तो जो फर्स्ट ईयर का प्रिंसिपल है एंड जो इंटरेस्ट है बोथ विल गेट एडेड एंड बिकम द न्यू प्रिंसिपल. दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट एंड सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. सी, मतलब सिंपल इंटरेस्ट में एवरी ईयर आपको 1000 रुपीज़ पे ही 5% पे करना है. ठीक है, बट कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट पे आपको एवरी ईयर आपका जो प्रिंसिपल है वो बढ़ते जाएगा. दिस विल कीप इंक्रीजिंग. सो आपका इंटरेस्ट का जो अमाउंट है वो भी बढ़ते जाएगा. ओके, सो कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट विल गिव अ ग्रेटर वैल्यू. सो आपको इतना डीप में जानने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू अ फॉर्मूला. यू हैव टू डायरेक्टली यूज द फॉर्मूला. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट? सी, first of all you must understand that what is amount? In the previous video, I told you what is amount. Amount is P plus I, principal plus interest. Okay, so जो compound interest जो part है, compound interest में you directly have the formula of amount. How to find amount? So amount का formula is directly amount का formula. This formula is also important. Okay, this formula, or instead of copying this formula, copy it like this. Compound interest is amount minus principal. Copy it like this. This will be very useful to you. What is compound interest? Amount minus principal. And then copy the formula for amount. The formula for amount for compound interest is principal into 1 plus r upon 100 raised to t. T means time. Compound interest formula is amount equals this. This is the formula for compound interest topic. Okay, so when the question is about compound interest, you will find amount using this formula, and you will put the value of amount here, and you will get CI. Okay, so they ask you amount only. If they ask you compound interest, then you first find amount and then put the value here. You will get compound interest also. Okay. P means principal, R is rate of interest, and T is time. Sometimes they use N also here. See, they may use N or they may use T or N. Both means time. Okay, N means number of years and T means time. Let's see the first sum. Now there is a certain way in which you have to solve compound interest sums, because the formula is not so easy. Firstly, you have to learn the formula. We'll do first 10 sums of exercise 8.4. The first sum is find the amount, means we have to find the amount on the sum of 5,000. Sum means principal. So principal is 5,000 for 2 years. So time is 2 years at the rate of 8%. So rate is 8% per annum, compounded annually. Okay, compounded annually means this is a compound interest sum. This is not simple interest. This is compound interest sum, compounded annually. This is the given information. Now the formula to find the amount is P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to time. See, in the textbook actually they have used the word N. So we will also use N in the place of time. Now let's substitute the values to find the amount. Principal P is given as 5,000. 1 plus R. R is given as 8. And N is 2 years. Now see how to solve this question, this type of questions. Understand. First, you see if any cancellation is possible here. So this is 4 25s and 4 2s. So 2 upon 25 is remaining. So here in the bracket you will have 1 plus 2 upon 25, the whole square. So 1 plus 2 upon 25. So we'll have to take LCM here. Okay. So this 25 will get multiplied with 1. See, this is 1 plus 2 upon 25. So you will have to take LCM, that is multiply this 1 numerator and denominator by 25. So this will become 25 plus 2 upon 25. Basically this 25 got multiplied with 1 plus 2 upon 25, and this 2 will remain as it is. Now 25 plus 2 is 27 upon 25, the whole square. Now don't cancel this directly. First you have to take the square. This is square, 27 and 25, these are squares. So first you have to take square and then you can cancel this with 5000. Okay, so don't actually take square first, only write them 2 times. See, 27 square means 27 into 27, and 25 square means 25 into 25. Don't calculate them, because now this 25 will get cancelled with 5000. Okay, so let's do that. So 25 ones are, 25 twos are, so you're getting 200. Now 25 ones are and 25 eights are 200. Okay, so finally what is remaining? 8 into 27 into 27. Okay, so your answer, when you multiply this, your answer will be 5832 with a rupees sign. So amount you are getting is 5832. Okay, you understood? See, this formula is important. Learn this formula, then substitute the values. If any cancellation is possible, do it. So 2 upon 25 is remaining. Then solve this part inside the bracket. 1 plus 2 upon 25. So you will get 25 upon 25. LCM is 25. So this will become 27 upon 25, the whole square. After once you have this square here, then write this 2 times. 27 into 27, 25 into 25. And this is 5000 also. Then make cancellations, we'll get the final amount. This is how we have to solve the sums based on compound interest. Pause the video and copy it down properly. Next sum. Find the compound interest. So we have to find the compound interest. On a sum of 8000, means principal is 8000, time is 3 years, n, see I am writing n means number of years, so time is 3 years and rate is 5%. Okay, we have to find the compound interest. So first find the amount. So amount is P1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. Now amount is, in the place of principal you will write 8000. 1 plus R means 5. 5% raised to n. N is 3 years. N means number of years. Now cancellation, 5 ones are 5 20s are. $8,000, 1 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 3. Now we take LCM here. Okay, so this 1 will get multiplied with 20, numerator and denominator. This is how you take LCM. Multiply 1 with 20. Correct? This got multiplied with 20. Now the denominator is same. So 20 plus 1. See this 20 plus 1. Now 8021 upon 20 cube. Now cube means what? These numbers will get multiplied 3 times. Correct? So 21 into 21 into 21 upon 20 into 20 into 20. Because there is cube, you multiply them 3 times. Okay? So now you can make cancellation. So this 0 will get cancelled. 2 ones are 2 fours are 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 ones are to cancel. So this entire 8000 got cancelled. So what is remaining now? 21 into 21. This is 9261. So amount you are getting as 9261 rupees. What is the CI? I have given you the formula for CI. Okay, first you find amount and then compound interest is amount minus principal. Correct? So principal is 9261 amount is 9261 minus principal is 8000. So subtract this, you will get 1261. This is your compound interest. So whenever compound interest is asked, first you have to find the amount. Copy the sum. Third sum. In the third sum, we have to find the difference between compound interest and simple interest. Compound interest and simple interest. And information is given. Principal is 8000. Time is 3 years. And rate is 10%. We have to find the difference between compound interest and simple interest. See, difference find करना है तो पहले simple interest भी पता होना चाहिए, compound interest भी पता होना चाहिए, तो ही difference निकाल सकते हैं. तो दोनों find करना पड़ेगा. तो पहले simple interest करते हैं. Simple interest का formula क्या है? P into R into T upon 100. Correct? So P is 8000. R is 10%. Time is 3 years upon 100. So 800 into 3 is 2400. Simple interest is very easy to calculate. So we have calculated the simple interest. Okay. Now we have to also calculate the compound interest. But first we will calculate the amount. For CI, first we will calculate the amount. Amount is P1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. So your P in this case is 8000. Rate is 10% raised to n. This 0 will get cancelled. Correct? See, 0 got cancelled, so 1 upon 10. You can only cancel like this. This and this cannot be cancelled. Now take LCM here. So this will get multiplied with 10. 1. So this will become 10 plus 1 upon 10. 11/10. Sorry, the time is given as 3 years, na? So we can write 3 year. Three. Now 3 cube. This is cube. Cube means you multiply the numbers 3 times. So this will be equal to 11 into 11 into 11 upon 10 into 10 into 10. Now the zeros will get cancelled. So what will remain? Now you have to do this multiplication. 11 into 11 into 11. Into 8. You will get the answer as amount will be 10648. And then once you have the amount, how can you find the CI? CI is amount minus principal. So CI is amount is 10648 minus principal is 8000. So when you subtract this, you will get 2648 as this compound interest. Okay, so this is the compound interest. This is the simple interest. Okay, see, don't forget to do this step. Once you have found the amount in the question, if they are asking you to find the CI, CI is A minus P. ये करना पड़ेगा. ये जो आंसर आया है उसमें से 8000 माइनस करेंगे तभी CI मिलेगा. अभी तक ये अमाउंट मिला था. अमाउंट मतलब क्या होता है? अमाउंट मीन्स टोटल मनी विच यू विल गेट. ओके, सी फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई गिव यू 1000 रुपीज़. ठीक है, आफ्टर 1 year with interest, let's say interest is 100 rupees, so total money which you will give me will be my principal first. जो मेरा प्रिंसिपल था 1000 रुपीज़ वो तो मुझे मिलेगा ही, प्लस मुझे ये इंटरेस्ट भी मिलेगा. करेक्ट. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज इंटरेस्ट एंड दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल. और इन दोनों को जब ऐड करते हैं तो टोटल कितना पैसा मिलने वाला है मुझे? 1100. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द अमाउंट. अमाउंट मतलब प्रिंसिपल और इंटरेस्ट मिला के जो आता है. ओके, सो अगर इंटरेस्ट फाइंड करना है तो अमाउंट में से प्रिंसिपल को माइनस कर दो तो इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा. यहाँ पे वही किया, CI इज अमाउंट माइनस प्रिंसिपल. Now the question was to find the difference between SI and CI. Difference between SI and CI. So CI मिला है 2468 minus SI मिला है. See, CI will always be greater than SI. Okay, because compound interest ज़्यादा इफेक्टिव है. So, जब उसको माइनस करेंगे तो you will get 248. So the difference is 248. This is your final answer. Copy this part first. Pause the video. Then copy this part. Question number 4. If Sunita borrowed 12,500 rupees, means the principal is 12,500 rupees borrowed money for 2 years at the rate of 8%. find the amount she has to pay. So we have to find the amount. This is a straightforward sum. Amount is equals to P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. So amount is, principal is 212500, rate is 8%, and N is number of years. So number of years is 2 in this case. Don't directly cancel this. First you have to take LCM. Any cancellation possible here? Yes. 4 2s are 4 25s are. Now take LCM here. So this will become 25 plus 2 upon 25. That means 27 upon 25. Okay. So this 1 plus 2 upon 25 will become 27 upon 25. Okay. Now this is square. This means square. So I will write 27 into 27 upon 25 into 25. Okay. And here the value is now to cancellation. 25 ones are 25 fives are. This will become 500. Now 25 ones are 25, 2s are 50 and 0. So 20. So what is remaining finally? 20 into 27 into 27. So multiply this. So amount will be 14580. So we had to find this in the video, in this question. Copy the sum. Fifth sum. I'll do the sixth sum first. This was the fourth sum. I'll do the sixth sum first and then we'll do the fifth sum. Sixth sum says calculate the compound interest for 4,800 for 2 years 5%, 2 years 5% compounded annually. So first we'll use the amount formula. Principal is 4800, rate is 5%, and N is number of years, that is 2. Now here you can cancel 5 ones are 5 20s are. So when you take LCM here, so 20 into 1 plus 1. So this will be 20 plus 1 upon 20. See how to take LCM, multiply 20 in the numerator and denominator. So denominator will become same. 4800 21 upon 20 the whole square. Whole square means it will be written 2 times, 21 into 21 and 20 into 20. Now 0 0 will get cancelled. 2 ones are 224, 2 ones are 2 12s are. So what is remaining? 12 into 21 into 21. Calculate this value, 12 into 21 into 21. The answer is 5292. And we have to find the compound interest. So compound interest is A minus B. What is A? 5292. And principal is 4800. So when you subtract this, you will get the answer as 492. So compound interest is actually 492 and this is your final answer. Okay, so remember in this chapter compound interest, if you have to find the compound interest, you will have to first find the amount. अमाउंट मिल गया, फिर ये फॉर्मूला CI is A minus P, तो उससे ये होगा. Okay, so we have done 5 sums today. Learn the formula of compound interest properly and practice these 5 sums. In the next video we'll do 5 more sums and 1 more new formula. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.